And welcome to a quick look at Bitcoin. For those of you that are familiar with what we had been watching, we did an update yesterday where we looked at the continuation of our chart that we started on, that we redid on March 22nd. And we said, hey, it looks like we will break down support at 56,000 and possibly go down and retest somewhere between 50 and 46,000. It looks like, and I don't know that this is, I wouldn't say this is for certain. It looks like we might have set a potential and that would make sense. There's price history around 50,000. I think 50,000 is a great psychological resistance right now as well. I can see where a lot of institutional players who are seeing the big numbers, seeing 100,000 plus, saying, "Hey, 50k isn't 50k. 50k is where we get in." I can see that. That logic makes sense to me. If this is indeed confirmed as the local bottom, I start to get very interested in what happens next. And let's switch up really quick to, let's look at the 1 week time frames. I think that's how this chart is initially drawn. So you can see we still haven't completed this weekly candle. We have 2 days left on it. Let me just move this to the side. Yep, but we've got pretty much right on track there. Oh, I don't want this. Move this back. Pretty much right on track there. Again, yeah, the 50,000 bounce makes sense. And then we start to look 50,000 to 56,000 and 50,000 to back to 61,000, as well as potentially price in. Let's see what we got. 1 and 2. So interestingly enough, pretty much equal movements on either side, which I don't know. That sets up a situation where I wonder if this could just disappoint everybody. We've had a long time of movement, and frankly, I could see. I could see us having a Bitcoin summer of doing stuff like this. I could see that. I mean, I could see this storming up to, I mean, goodness. Like this could just, I don't know. It's interesting. Like Bitcoin blew my mind at the end of last year. I'm still, I think a lot of traders are probably feeling this out there. It was an interesting sense of history for crypto traders who, remember previous all-time highs, and especially the 20,000, where a couple different times it didn't catch that. But kind of on a daily basis, I tend to have to remind myself in my charting that we're well into uncharted territory. So that makes charting quite interesting. Again, where does Bitcoin go? I don't know. I think there are good arguments for, at least back to the 56,000 mark. That makes sense. Again, but as a note there, we don't know what's going to happen to Bitcoin, and that is part of why we have to give the disclaimer We are not a financial advisor, nor are we interested in being your financial advisor. The videos we make are, as always, financial education and financial entertainment. We like doing charting, and we like following up on how strategies and predictions work out, as well as learning what we can learn about these nascent assets through their performance and how they respond to expectations. So, if that stuff sounds cool to you, make sure to hit the like and drop the subscribe. And check in with us every now and then. We will be updating this chart. You've seen we updated it from a couple days ago, and it did pretty much what we thought it did, which is a bit why we're wary of making predictions now, because usually when you get something right, you get something else wrong. And I'm looking for the reasons why I might be wrong right now. And I think altcoins look good. But they start to look a lot worse if Bitcoin's going to go on a tear to 80 or 90,000. And that could very well happen. So, keep your eyes on the charts, folks. Keep your eyes on the charts.